Over the past few episodes, I've been creating a gigantic hole in the Nether without telling anyone why. Well, in this video, everything planned for this place will be revealed. Let's get straight into it. Good day to you everyone, my name is Whistler, and welcome to episode 52 of my Minecraft Hardcore Let's Play series. I hope you're all having a good day today. For this episode, I am going to reveal what I have planned for the gigantic nether hole that I have behind me. And let me tell you now, it is a big project. Absolutely huge, and it's going to keep me occupied for a very, very long time. So I hope you like the ideas that I have for this place, because it's going to be quite intensive. And as you can see, if I just fly around here, there is an absolute ton of space for me to do whatever I want in here. Like, I could fit so many things in this place, so many farms, so many builds. It could all just fit right in, and the ghasts will hopefully not spawn by the time I'm done with this place as well. Now, before I get started with telling everyone the plans though, I would like to build a project board, and that requires an expansion of this temporary little glass base that's attached to the ceiling here. So we'll go out a few more blocks, I don't know, 10 or so, and we'll make sure that we're safe as well, and we'll get started on the project board. Just gonna give myself a lot of room above me as well. Right, so I've never done a project board before, but I think we'll make this one out of crimson wood. Let's go for a 5-block gap between these logs, and I hope I can do a project board well. So, I feel like without trying to look at a reference or anything like that, it's just gonna turn out terrible, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, 2 large pillars like that will do. And then, what happens if we just fill in the gap? That's the question. I don't know about this one, guys. Let's remove this bottom layer, and we'll put some stairs here, and then we'll put some logs there instead of the bottom row of planks. Yeah, there we go. Is this better? It's getting better. It's getting there, guys. Right, and I think we'll just go for a standard A-frame roof to this thing, just to make it look like this thing has a bit of shelter, and I've just realised I still don't have enough room above me. Okay, right, we're coming up to completion, I hope. I haven't really stood back and looked at this thing yet. So we'll just add some lighting, these shroom lights, and... I actually do not know about this one. Okay. I don't think I'm going to get anything better though, that's the thing. I will remove this glass wall here, because it's in the way. Get out of the way! I think if we add some more stairs here, and then maybe a slab at the top there as well, how does that look? It's better, but it's still kinda mediocre. Well, be honest, I don't want to spend too much time on this thing. It's just a project board. It's not the actual build itself, and this will probably get removed at some point anyway. So I plan on putting a lot of stuff into this nether hole, but I think I can narrow down everything to 2 separate words. Farms and infrastructure. And those 2 words right there can give me so much to work with. I've basically said nothing with that. Right, so the first sign that we put on here is going to be, dig the entire nether hole. It's a bit of an obvious one. I'm not finished with it. I'd like to go down to bedrock. I might even make the hole bigger. I don't know. Don't let me forget that, everyone. I have to finish the hole, or this project will not turn out as well as it could have been. I have to go lower. And that includes mining the obsidian above me from the TNT modules. And for the second sign, everything is new. So, what is the main build for this place? Well, it's something Minecraft related, and it's actually a thing for hardcore players to build something to do with this. So, my plan for this place is for a nether monument. That's right, my nether will be my ocean monument project. And we'll make the monument out of blackstone too, because I think that will look pretty cool in the nether. That's going to be a nether monument, and it's going to sit right there in the middle of this gigantic hole. Maybe not on the floor, but up in the sky or something like that. But yeah, I think that'll be an awesome project to work with, and it's actually going to serve as something else. So the monument itself is supposed to serve as my Nether hub. And of course, I think if I'm going to create this Nether hub, then it's going to have a Nether hub network as well, with all of the different portals linked to wherever I want them to go, like my stronghold, or the ocean monument with my 3 elder guardians, or something like that. So the network has to be something involved with this project. And something else I wanted to add to this place is Nether Islands. So the monument itself isn't going to be like at Y level 32 or whatever the lava ocean is. I want it to be quite high in this world, and it's going to be situated on top of like a main central island in the middle of this hole. And then dotted around this place, we'll have some more islands, like towering out, and we'll have various different farms and other structures built on top of them. And I think that'll be cool. And that moves on to the other part of this place. Notice how I said islands? Well, the other part of this place is a gigantic lava ocean. So, yeah, there's a reason why I needed to keep all of the lava, and why I'm going to keep the rest of the lava I'm going to clear, is that I would quite like the floor to be lava. That's right, it's going to be incredibly dangerous, but it's going to be so worth the effort I put into it. It's going to be a bit insane, to be honest. And all of these lava buckets that I have here, they're not enough. I need more. And in fact, I'll put a question mark here with boats. So it could be cool to have a lava fleet here. Like some ships sailing around with some, I don't know, piglins on them, I guess? Or maybe villagers. Maybe villagers. Who knows? I'll work it out. And the next thing I've planned for this place is a Nether City. So, the Nether City will be situated also on the main central island that the monument is supposed to be based on. So the monument will be at the top of the island, and then at the bottom of the island I'll have this Nether City sprawling out, and it'll have various different structures and farms and whatnot on there as well. And I just think it'll be a really cool project to work with. I really love the idea of it. The next thing though, that's one of the reasons why this place is supposed to be a perimeter, is because I want to build a gold farm in the middle of this place as well. And that's also what the main central island is supposed to be hiding. So, the gold farm, people typically build them above the nether roof, but farms work better the lower you are in the world. So, if I build it in this perimeter that I have constructed here, then I'll have even better rates than I would have if I'd built it above the roof. And the reason why I want a mega gold farm is because I want to start a piglin barter trading hall or centre or whatever, because I'd quite like to make use of those trades. And I know the gold farm that I have in the overworld is just nowhere near powerful enough to fuel the design that I have for this barter farm. And let me tell you, the design that I have in mind, it's pretty insane, and it's a design of my own. So look forward to that. It's going to be rather unique, I hope. I don't think anyone has done this design before, so yeah, look forward to that. And one of the other things I hope to do with this place is custom nether biomes. So the islands that I have dotted around this place will belong to all of the new nether biomes, and this place is actually a rather boring nether wastes, as you can see here, because these are all 1.15.2 chunks, as you can see from the F3 screen here. But I was feeling like if I could have like a biome for each cardinal direction, so we would have the soul sand south and the warped west, I think that could be cool. And of course, one of the other things I would like is an ice boat road to go with the Nether Hub network. In fact, I wonder if I'll merge those two signs together, actually. Yeah, let's merge those two. And the other thing I have planned for this place is a mega bee farm. I know that I already have a bee farm in the overworld, but it's rather slow. I don't have too many hives there. And bees actually work better in the nether because they don't go to sleep at night. They just work constantly. So if I built a nether bee farm as part of the city, I think that would work pretty well. So that's one of the other things I have planned for this place. And just like that, I already have 10 ideas on this board. It's gonna keep me occupied for ages, because I don't think I'll be able to complete all of these in like one episode each either. They're gonna be multi-episode projects, some of them. I'm gonna be here forever, and I'm still not done yet. So the other farm that I would like to build in this place is a basalt generator. So these are pretty simple to build. I might even stick it in the nether monument, or give it a place within the nether city. I don't know. Or maybe it'll have its own island. And one of the other things I would like for this place is a crimson and warped tree farm. I've never really messed with a proper redstone tree farm before, and I do know that I would love to use these blocks more often within the Nether itself with this project. So I think a tree farm to make the process of gathering this stuff is going to be an excellent idea. Because otherwise I'll just be spending absolutely forever trying to build this place. And the excellent thing about the Nether tree farms is that they can be purely automatic without any input from the player. So that's pretty cool. And next, I have a wither skeleton farm. So there's actually a crossroads within this nether hole somewhere towards the edge of the circle, somewhere over here. And I've placed a block of obsidian to mark the centre, and I should be able to use that as a potential wither skeleton farm. And I only have 3 beacons, so that should be pretty useful. Where is that obsidian block? It's somewhere over here somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to lose it though. And if these fireballs would go away, that would be excellent. Go away, please, ghasts. Oh, excellent, I hit that one. Oh, go away, not another one! Go away! Stop! This is too much! Right, so here's the centre of the crossroads, I believe. It's just this one single obsidian block, and we should be able to build a nice wither skeleton farm here, and it'll supply us with an absolute ton of wither skeleton skulls for beacons. And one of the other things I would like to add to this place is obsidian structures dotted around the lava ocean itself. I don't really know what I have in mind for this, but I just think that having these structures would be pretty cool. And it should be rather easy to obtain the obsidian as well, because I do have all of these TNT modules in the roof that I have yet to take down, and the piglin barter farm itself should supply me with a little bit of obsidian too. Although I don't know if that will be enough to actually construct a big obsidian structure, who knows. And of course, to surround everything off, I will build the Great Red Glass Wall. So it should act as a window from the outside, and I'll be able to look in on my potential masterpiece, or not masterpiece, depending on how it turns out. It'll just be great to see it from outside, I guess. And of course, the other thing I need to do with this place is to spawn-proof everything. So I know basalt and blackstone, I don't think they break to ghasts, but I do believe that the Great Red Glass Wall will suffer from the ghasts especially. So if I spawn-proof everything, then no ghasts will spawn, and I won't have random zombie piglins or ordinary piglins either. And that's important because I want my gold farm and my wither skeleton farm to work at as high an efficiency as possible. And they won't have that efficiency if there's random spawnable spaces everywhere. And that's one reason why I wanted the gigantic lava ocean, is because it will work as a method of spawn-proofing. And this next sign is actually a question for you, although I could also do this. I want everyone to try and come up with lore for this place. So given all of the ideas that I have put forward to all of you here, what do you think would be the reason why this place exists? What is the story behind the Nether City and the monument and all that sort of stuff? So if you have any lore ideas, be sure to let me know down in the comments below. I'd like to see what you all come up with. And this next sign is a very important one because I really, really want to be able to finish this thing. So, don't die during project. That's a very important one. In fact, I'm going to move this one to something a little bit more noticeable. Up at the top and in the middle here. Don't die during project. That is of great importance. I don't want to be the hardcore player that ended up trying to build a project and just absolutely failing halfway through, that's for sure. I want to complete it. I need to have this thing finished. So I've pretty much come up with ideas of having every single thing that's nether related in this one single hole, and you'll notice that I haven't actually written a blaze farm on this project board, and that's because I actually already have a blaze farm. And the blaze farm in question is just here around the corner. It's very close. I don't need to build another one, and I don't know if I could even build another one. I don't think there's a spawner in the circle. But yeah, that's just going to be right there. And the other thing is something that I have extreme difficulty with a lot of the time. So my task for you all is to come up with a name for this place. Give me a helping hand, because I do struggle with names a lot. I actually really do. If you don't come up with a name, then it's probably going to end up defaulting to Nether City, and that's not going to do pretty well, is it? But yeah, I hope you all like the ideas for this place. I'm gonna be here for such a long time. Too many plans, too many plans. So, the first thing that I want to work on is the ocean monument itself. Now, I don't think I'll build it in this episode, but I will try to study the anatomy of an ocean monument in this episode so that I can prepare for next time. And then that'll be the project for the next episode, I think. So, the way to the monument itself is actually in my chest monster. I have an ocean monument map in here somewhere. Oh yeah, here it is. In this chest here, an ocean explorer map. And we'll just follow this thing. It's a good few thousand blocks away, so it's going to take quite a while to get to. Here we are at the stairway to heaven. Let's just plop ourselves down on this island here. The map has served its purpose. So, the monument that I have planned for this place, because it's supposed to serve as my nether hub, I would quite like to have like an entrance to the monument on all four sides, like this entrance right here. And I'm just trying to kill these guardians before they try and target me too much, like this one here. So they are a little bit deadly in the entrance here. There's always a lot of them. But yeah, so I would like an entrance on all four sides of the monument. And as such, to try and make up for the anatomy changes that that's going to make to the monument itself, I'm going to need to make it a little bit bigger than the typical ocean monument in the overworld. It's probably going to have like an extra layer. And I think we'll try and emulate the different types of prismarine here with blackstone. So the prismarine bricks is probably just going to be polished blackstone, and the normal prismarine blocks, like the cobbled kind of variant, is gonna be the raw blackstone. And then I think for the dark prismarine, we'll use some basalt there instead. Now, another key feature of ocean monuments is that they have all of these pillars for feet, and that is something that I hope to have with my monument as well. I just think that I won't actually build them until I have constructed the main central island in the Nether as well. So, I think we've looked at this ocean monument enough. There's not too much else I need to look into with more detail. I mean, they're pretty simple builds, to be honest. It's just like layer upon layer of prismarine, and I can do that with blackstone. It should be very easy to imitate. And who knows, maybe I'll stick one of these Elder Guardians above me inside of the Nether Monument as well. Or would that just be an absolutely huge mistake? Perhaps I shouldn't do that. I don't want to be giving myself mining fatigue constantly. For now though, let's follow this compass back home and we'll go on a blackstone mining session, because I do believe that I have nowhere near enough to construct my Nether Monument with. So for that I need to find a basalt delta, like this one here, but I think we'll go to one particular. I have like one that I have designated in my mind as like my basalt delta mining place, and it's got a nether fortress inside of it too, so that could be cool. Oh, there's a ruined nether portal just here. Okay. I don't think I've seen this one before. Well, the loot is terrible, as always, so I'll just break this, and that way I'll know that I've been here in the future. Here's the nether fortress that I was thinking about. So I think if I set up a beacon in this place, then I should be able to gather a ton of blackstone. Now, I think I would quite like to use a crossroads as the centre of my beacon. There's like one in the absolute centre of this delta somewhere. Here it is! So, I think if we set up a double beacon, one for haste 2 and one for resistance 2, then I think that should work pretty well. I might need some more space though, so I'll just do that real quick. Here we go, we've got our beacons now. Haste 2 and resistance 2 have been activated. And I think for this we'll go straight to the top of the world and we'll mine around and search for the blackstone pockets, and then we'll mine all of them out. So, I hope you all enjoy that time lapse. Let's get straight into it. I hope I get enough. And welcome back everyone. I hope you enjoyed that short little time lapse of me mining blackstone. So I was able to get a ton of resources from that session, and I even managed to find 3 ancient debris, which is pretty cool, as well as all of the blackstone that I have here in my inventory, in addition to all of the shulkers of blackstone that I have in my ender chest. So I have 12 shulkers in total, in addition to the blackstone I have in my inventory, and I have a shulker of basalt as well. And mining the blackstone did result in some very interesting, like, cave systems that I've ended up mining out, and I think I'll actually collect this gold ore here. But yeah, if I explore these cave systems that I've mined out, they're quite extensive. They go quite far down sometimes. I just think that is really interesting, you know? Like, some of these reached like a good 20-30 blocks below the bedrock ceiling, which I think is pretty cool. Now, one of the reasons why I dug out the entire roof just here is because if I have a too tall, like, ceiling here, then the magma cubes won't spawn and harass me, like the giant ones, and they can't fit in here either. So if we just watch this one, he can see me and he's trying to pathfind to me, but he can't actually get over that small lip just there. So I'm perfectly safe trying to mine around up here, and that was the whole idea. Oh, hello! I see you guys have decided to spawn on my beacons. Okay, are you coming up, sir? Yes, you are. Oh, he stopped. Oh, is he lagging? No, I think he's just stuck. Okay. And I only have 3 beacons, so I think I'll take these back with me for now. Thank you very much. Now, I'll be real honest, I was hoping that I would be able to start work on the monument itself in this episode, but I just felt like the project board took a lot longer than I thought it would to explain everything. So that's going to end up being in the next episode instead, which means that I'm going to have to make this the end of this one. So, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below, and if you'd like to see how this project turns out in the future, be sure to subscribe. Now is an excellent time to get stuck in. So, I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Thanks for watching.